Hey guys, how we doing tonight? Kenny B here, June 24th. Cities and suburbs, welcome aboard. Thank you to my good friends over at One Sage Studios again for the great music. Trying to support Johnny E over there on YouTube, and he's got great music that he produces. And so welcome aboard, June 24th, 2023. Like, subscribe to the channel. We try to keep things local, pretty much all things Worcester and beyond. But tonight I really want to talk to you about the Centrum. Yeah, the Centrum in Worcester. Now, most of you would call it today, I'm kind of dating myself, but most of us refer to it as the DCU Center, which gained its naming rights. The DCU Center gained the naming rights to that arena in downtown Worcester many years ago. But it's been several names. When it first opened in 1982, okay, it was known as the Centrum, and then officially known as the Centrum in Worcester. And, you know, it opened, its first soft opening was actually with a capacity of about 12,000 people. And the Worcester Mayor, Sarah Robinson, was the acting master of ceremonies, and the city of, I think it was the New England Symphony Orchestra, opened a performing that was free to the public. And if people don't recall, Sarah Robinson was actually the first female mayor of Worcester. So a couple of things there. But the first concert, paid concert to the public was, you know, Old Blue Eyes, Frank Sinatra. And from there, the Centrum just took off. You know, it was expanded to 14,800 seats in 1989 with the addition of the 300 level balconies. It's been fairly successful. Most people say that it's really always run in the red, and that venues like that, like Polo Park, really count on the spin-off, you know. So we'll get to the spin-off in the Canal District is a lot different than what's going on a spin-off downtown Worcester. I was fortunate last week to be able to go with me and my family to, myself and my family to the Massachusetts Pirates. I love indoor football. I've kind of given up on the whole, you know, professional sports, if you will. You know, I just like to keep it local, and the Mass Pirates they're a lot of fun to watch, and I follow them on YouTube, and you can watch that tonight. In fact, their final game of the season is at home in the DCU Center, the Centrum of Worcester, the Centrum, tonight at 7:05. I'll definitely be watching them tonight. And but yeah, and U2, the band U2, not U2, maybe U2, but their first American, United States of America concert, their debut in America was at the Centrum in Worcester. And when it opened up, you know, even before it opened up, there was a lot of controversy around it. You know, what's it going to cost the taxpayers? What's it going to? You know, so I'm going back because I used to drive up and down 146 with me and my clan, and we would see all the bands at the Providence Civic Center, which is now the Dunk, right? And my mom, and particularly my mom, up and down, you know, Death's Highway. 146 was terrible back then. I mean, it's a little bit better now, but it was a dangerous road. People are, you know, major highway, cut this way, cut that way, and, you know, it wasn't an interstate, and it still is not. It still cuts through certain towns and things like that. So you had to travel, you know, your 45 miles, you know, to see all the bands. And my first band I think I saw at the Providence Civic Center was Kiss and Cheap Trick. Cheap Trick with Moon Martin, 1979, right? $9 for that ticket. Now look at the ticket prices. God. But Worcester became a competitive advantage because it was central. It rivaled the Boston Garden was hideous. You guys remember when the Boston Bruins were in the Stanley Cup Finals against the Edmonton Oilers with Wayne Gretzky, and we got 4-1. We got killed. But the lights went out in the Boston Garden. There was no air conditioning. And a lot of bands started saying, hey, this new Worcester location, Providence, they started being able to draw. So Worcester became very competitive. So the city owns it. It's managed by ASAM Global. That does all the housekeeping and the event setup and things like that. But it's almost 15,000 seat arena, and that's pretty good, Over the years, what do you guys think? I mean, has it been a good experience when you go downtown? I find it has been. The parking's good. It's fair. The Centrum, DCU Center has also had some spin-offs. The addition of the Hilton Garden Hotel and conferences. 1997, they opened up the convention center, which is a beautiful convention center. It's very, very well done, But I bring that up only because the facility is beautiful. It's a great gem to have downtown. But what I did notice is that last Saturday night, 2 weeks ago, when I went down to see the Pirates, there's nothing going on Main Street. Still, you guys, there's still nothing. You still have to get in your car and, again, we're getting into these sectors of development in Worcester, where is the spin-off? I mean, when the Centrum was built in 1982, Worcester still had a really centralized core of the movie theaters and even the mall back then. There was still a buzz going on. And there were some city councils that didn't want the the Centrum. What's a spin-off and that small town mentality? That's kind of still around. But I'm looking at Main Street, dudes. I walked through it and there was nothing going on. This is about 7 o'clock at night. To a major, if you go to TD Garden tonight, what's around the TD Garden? Buzz, buzz, buzz. So Centrum's doing great. DCU Center's doing great. Whatever you want to call it. It's a great venue. It still attracts people because the acts don't care about, what you're going to do before the game and after the game. They just want to draw. And Worcester is still a central location to do that. But the acts aren't, that's not their responsibility to build up Main Street. Conversely, was it the Worcester Red Sox, incumbent responsibility, if you will, to build up an old industrial kind of section of Worcester, which was Kelly Square? They have, because that was all incorporated in the package. Again, what sections of our city and our downtown are really paying attention to the greater good, the draw, people wanting to be downtown. I felt safe downtown when I went to see the Mass Pirates last week, and I will do so again. But just let me know, you guys, down below, because I think the DCU Center is vital. It still has great acts, Disney on Ice, and big concerts. I mean, you know how many people have played? I saw The Who. I've seen Genesis and Robert Plant. I've got between the Providence Civic Center and the Worcester Centrum and maybe the Springfield Civic Center, where I did see the Police in 1983 with the Go-Go's. Great, but these things that are built with the intentionality of developing a district. I was speaking with someone a couple of weeks ago about the MGM in downtown Springfield. They said it's small. It's not delivering what it was supposed to deliver. People visit. It's small. You walk right through it, and I guess it's like going through a tunnel, and you go. And I asked some probing questions, but it's 50-50. It's not the answer. So what is the answer to sustainable development and good community in our downtowns, right? Boston still has its struggles too, you guys. Every city does. Look at Kensington, Philadelphia. God Almighty. Do your homework over there, guys. Anyway, take care. Kenny B here signing out. And a quick video from cities and suburbs. Like, subscribe, comment, give me ideas. Love you. See you next time. Thanks.